Peace and Hearing Empowered.
Thanks everyone for coming today. And everyone has busy schedules. Appreciate everyone coming out to listen to our presentation today. My name is Chris Wagner. This is Jeff Wilson, and Yu Chang, Alex Berger, and Lauren Raymer. We are all EE majors. Now, can you imagine gradually losing your hearing, having trouble communicating with your friends and family, and having trouble differentiating between singular and plural words? Hearing loss affects 38 million Americans, and it usually starts in the high frequencies such as the F, S, and TH sounds. Now, someone with high frequency hearing loss can use a hearing aid that will amplify the high frequency sounds, or they can use Phonac's sound recovery system, which will actually compress and shift the high frequency sounds to a lower frequency that the user can still hear. So the problem with that is that the device makes the sounds come through unnaturally. So it won't be comfortable to the user, and you'll discontinue using it. Now, we've shown that with as little as 7 hours of auditory training, the brain will begin to adapt to the hearing aid, and the patient will start to get it sounding naturally, and will continue using the hearing aid. The problem is that there currently are no auditory training aids dedicated directly to the high frequency sounds. Hearing Empowered is a revolutionary auditory training aid that will improve the brain's relation with the hearing aid and will empower the patient to live a better life. Now, Hearing Empowered includes 5 different auditory training experiences that each have a different approach and combine multiple difficulty levels that include adding noise or harder levels and offering hints such as images for the easier levels. Now, we've worked extensively with Dr. Linda Thibodeau at UT Dallas's groundbreaking Collier Center, and we have fine-tuned our program to provide an enjoyable experience for both children and adults. The first program, which I developed, is called Sentence Solver, and once again, all these programs are devoted to high-frequency words. So the program will play a sentence, and the user will select the correct words from the sentence to basically solve the sentence. And if the user gets the first sentence completely correct, then the next sentence will add noise. So the program actually adapts to the user as they're going through the program. The second program is developed by Jeff. It's called Silly Sentences. And it will basically play a sentence, and it's up to the user to decide whether the sentence makes sense or not. The third program is called Sounds of Life. It's developed by Alex. And the difference here with Sounds of Life is instead of playing a word, it will actually play a different sound. So the user will pick from categories such as musical instruments or machinery, and when they play the sound, they'll have to identify the correct sound. The fourth program is called Matchword, which plays a word and the user picks the correct word from an array of buttons. And the fifth program is called Picture Picker, which actually instead of using words, it'll play a sound. It'll play a word and it'll pick from visual images that can be used by children as young as 4. Now, for the future of our project, we have arranged testing with Dr. Thibodeau from May 22nd to 26th for 16 adults during the Summer Intensive Auditory Research Conference. And the user will take a plural test before and after the user program to show the effectiveness. In the future, we plan on creating an application for mobile devices, and we'll have a functional website that will allow anyone in the world to be able to download our program. And so we're doing our part to fight the battle against hearing loss. This concludes our presentation, and I'll open up the floor to any questions.
Just, you 5 are EE majors.
Yes, sir.
And this is a software project.
Yes, sir.
So there's no circuit design, no mathematics, no analysis. It's just a Java program, set of Java programs.
Well, we're basically designed a program, which is a Java program. We designed a program to work with Phonac's sound recovery technology, which it shifts the frequencies, which applies to EE. But it's really not being used extensively right now because there's no programs like this to help make it work.
I just wanted to understand why you guys picked the software.
I know I've read that on that. Do you guys have any exact numbers on it? I know there's quite a few people that, you know, they discard their hearing aid just because it doesn't sound right. Right, because they used to hear natural and perfect in most cases, and gradually they lose that over time. So expect the hearing aid to replace that to be perfect. But that sound is somewhat like a Z, and it won't feel comfortable for the user. Okay, thank you.
You named 5 programs that were written.
Yes, sir.
And you named that there was somebody that did this last team that named who did them, but were there any collaborations between the writing of those programs to ensure that you weren't writing the same thing or doing the same thing?
Yeah, the biggest part of it, the biggest difficulty was coming up with 5 different programs that we all do. So we talked to Dr. Thibodeau, and we got our information on what the need was, what program should be done, and then we all came up with our own kind of ideas. But we worked together to kind of fine tune them. We spent a lot of time working with each other's programs to say, hey, we can change this to make it better. And I'm sorry to mention Yu's program was the match work, and Lauren's program was the picture picker.
One more question. So you said that you're studying coming out into the adult patients.
Yes, sir.
Was the program geared to a particular type of patient, non-kids or adults?
Our programs are really available to anyone. Like we have the program with the visual images, so a kid could use it. But like something like the sentence solver, you actually have to be able to understand the words and read them and identify them in the sentence. So we really try to make it available for everyone. But as you look at our programs, they're kind of advanced in difficulty level from the visual image to actually pick the words.